There you go. You're howling hotkeys because I said I had to do a game earlier. Okay. Set up the replays. Count. Or camera 2 now. Nope. Camera 2. There you go. All right, you can close out of that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Refresh. There you go, right there. You ready? Yeah. Claw, we're good.
Dylan. Run point. Let him run point. Hey, coach, you see how you went coast to coast, coach?
Yep.
Let him run point for like 5 minutes. Hey, coach. Coach Hood.
Here we go with the tip. Mad Ants win the tip. Working around the outside. Clark. Shot up and good by Clark. Gets the first 2 points on the board for the Mad Ants. Welcome to NorCal Sports TV. This is the G League division game between the Mad Ants and the Ignite. Ignite drives down the court, gets the basket to go. Does number 166 Max Chambers out of Merced. Tall tied up at 2. Yeah. Yes, please. Right. Yes, sir. Deuce. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Chambers as we finish getting things set up here after the dinner break. Nice layup there by number 126, Judas Schaefer out of Angels Camp, putting the Ignite in the lead 4-2. 3-point shot on the way by Clark was short, but rebound put back doesn't go either. Chambers corrals a loose ball, and Ignite on and running. Turnover there by the Ignite, gives the ball back to the Mad Ants. Boykin, Beck, Willis, Clark, and Fuller, the 5 on the floor for the Mad Ants. Freely, Chambers, Pollock. Another nice shot there, up and good by the Mad Ants. Boykin. Lucas also out there for the Ignite. Trying to find that last number for you. Sorry, folks. Freely. Nice drive down the middle of the paint. Lays it up and in right around Fuller. Good job of using the footwork to get around the defender. 6-4. Ignite up early, and now Boykin loses control of it. Schaefer comes away with it. Schaefer driving on.
4-6. Ignite.
White, blue team. Blue up on our scoreboard here in-house, 6-4. Fuller with the footwork. Doesn't get it to go. Tries to hang. Hits it out of bounds. Last touched by the Ignite, it looks like. So it's going to stay Mad Ants basketball. Ooh. Boykin the trigger the inbound. Over to Clark into the corner. Willis back to Clark. Fuller working from the right wing. Now drives baseline, or down the middle rather, around Schaefer. Doesn't get to go. Boykin had a chance to follow. Instead, Pollock comes away with the rebound for the Ignite. He kicks it back to Lucas at the corner. Shot up and good by Lucas. 8-4 our score. Ignite doubling up the Mad Ants. Another loose ball. And Chambers comes away with it right now. Ignite. A little more on the loose balls than the Mad Ants. A little more energy being shown by the Ignite right now than the Mad Ants as well. As Ignite going to take it from the baseline. Pollock gets the inbound from Freely. Freely gets it back down. Goes to Lucas. I think it was actually intended for Chambers, but Lucas took it away from him. And either way, Boykin comes away with it. Boykin drives 1-on-3, has it stripped from him. Loose ball down at the Freely. Boykin picks it up and puts it in. Way to stay with it by Boykin there. Had a chance to turn it over instead. Goes and finds a loose ball, puts it back in, and cuts the lead to 2. Schaefer drives on Clark. Off the glass, no good. Rebound goes with Schaefer. Freely now gets it. Lucas resetting things as we got a ball that comes out on the court, and that'll send us to our first timeout of the first half. Our score, 8-6. Ignite over the Mad Ants here on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back as we get ready to start the next section. 9:52 left to go in the first half of this G League action between the Mad Ants and the Ignite. Checking in for the Ignite, Dylan Morris Clark out of Bret Hart High School. Also checking in 117, Jack McCoy out of Red Bluff, a freshman, getting his first action of the game. Coming into the game for the first time, Billy Taylor for the Mad Ants. Schaefer wide right. Beck comes away with the rebound. Fuller leading the break for the Mad Ants. Ball almost taken away. Instead, Clark dribbles in the 3 defenders, kicks it back to Fuller. Beck shoots just inside the 3-point line. Called a nice pass to Clark as Clark comes in and cleans it up and makes it an 8 score. Give Beck the benefit of the doubt there on the pass. Freely tries the answer, rattles around, no good. Ball comes into the hands of Fuller, and he's on the run for the Mad Ants. Fuller slows things down now. They reset the offense. 5 out. Taylor working around the Clark screen. Tried to go baseline and got cut off by McCoy. Taylor out of Manteca gives it over to Jonathan Sorchi from Patterson. Clark spins back, no good. Beck tried to get the rebound, didn't get it to go. And Freely clears the board for the Ignite and bigs it upfield. And, Schaefer blows the little layup there from 2 foot away. Instead, Clark comes down with the rebound and clears it for the Mad Ants. Clark working off the screen. Sorchi on the drive off to the right side. Gets it over Freely. He thought about the 3. Lucas quickly covers. Sorchi again leaves it for Freely. Fuller rather. 3-point shot on the way. Hit it. Count it. Coper Beck out of Chico. 6 foot 180, a sophomore. Drills the three and gives the Mad Ants their first lead of the game. Schaefer with the drive. Clark on the defense. Nice job of getting his hands in there and keeping the shot from getting up to the rim. Still going to be Ignite basketball on the baseline, however, as
come on, Jack.
Freely going to trigger the inbound baseline. Morris Clark gets it. He's going to shoot it. Comes up short. Again, those legs maybe a little tired, and McCoy went up with it as well, but it didn't go. Morris Clark getting a little bit of ribbon from some of his friends here on the sidelines. Freely tries to go in between the legs, instead runs right in the back, and they're going to call a foul on Beck, which I thought Freely kind of just ran right into Beck as Beck was standing there, but either way, Freely going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Trevor Freely, 5'3", 115 out of Tracy Jr. hits the first. Second free throw, true as well, as Freely puts them both down and cuts the lead to one. Beck working on Morris Clark. Tries to go entry past the Fuller, and it's intercepted by Freely. Freely quickly back up court, and then it's reach-in foul called by our official on Jonathan Sorchi.
Timeout. Court one.
Morris Clark thought about launching a three over Beck again. This time gets it over to Lucas. Good ball movement here, looking for something. Morris Clark with the moving screen, got away with that again, and now back up three. Good by Freely. Step back around the screen. Nice job of just drilling the three-point shot, giving the Ignite the lead once again. Mad Ants working it around. 5-out offense still employed by the Mad Ants. Fuller with the drive, draws the contact on Freely. That's going to send him to the free throw line, and that's going to send us to a timeout on the court with our score. Ignite 13, Mad Ants 11. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV. We're actually going to stay here and let him shoot the two free throws, I guess. And then we'll go to timeout. So go ahead. After the free throw, I guess. Free throw up, no good. Rebound White, and that's going to send us to our timeout. So we'll be back with more after this on NorCal Sports TV.
4 minutes left.
Pollock inbounds for the Ignite. Schaefer bringing it across half court, nice and slow. Morris Clark looking down low to Pollock. His shot no good off the backboard, cleared by the Mad Ants. Willis. Fuller, three from the corner, no good. Boykin always around the rebound, and he doesn't get the call as it goes off his hand. Last touch by him, going to give it back to Ignite. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Mad Ants, so it'll stay
2 minutes left.
with the Ignite. Ball ran downstairs and through the door, it looked like, so he had to go get chased down by Fuller. McCoy couldn't get it to go as he got the inbound pass. Fuller going to bring it up for the Mad Ants. Down by 2. As expected in the Wednesday evening session, a little lower scoring game.
1 minute left.
Taylor with the drive, and he loses it.
1 minute left.
And he's going to get bailed out with the foul called. He just lost the ball going up, but instead Boykin going to inbound. Sorchi, pull-up jumper from the baseline. Count it. Jonathan Sorchi, another basket, brings us to a tie ball game, 13-all. Just over 2 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Morris Clark, quick pass to the corner.
20 seconds left.
Back and forth they go. Good ball movement again by the Ignite. Clark using that pump fake, now screened. As Schaefer loses control, kicks it back out to Clark. Clark going to shoot the three this time. Too strong. And the ball goes out of bounds with a minute and a half left.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
It's over there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clark this time just inside the three-point line. Doesn't get it to go again as Fuller comes away with it for the Mad Ants.
Dylan, lock in, bro. Dylan, I thought you were a point guard.
Willis gets his own rebound. Boykin dribbling around Schaefer. His shot up, no good. Rebound by McCoy.
Oh, yeah, Jax.
1 minute left. Schaefer slows things down, sets it over to Clark. Clark looking to distribute. Pollock with the drive, layup, count it. 15-13, Ignite up by 2 over the Mad Ants. Boykin hangs in the air, tries to get it to go, no good. Pollock clears it. Schaefer and the Ignite take the ball with 30 seconds left. Pollock finds McCoy. McCoy looking for somebody. Schaefer now gets it back to Pollock. Shot up, no good, and that's going to be a foul called on the shot and send Pollock to the free throw line for 2. 3 seconds, court 2.
Ignite.
Pollock hits the first. 16-13. Pollock eyes the second one. Rattles around, no good. Fuller comes away with it. And that'll do it. Last second heave comes up short, and that'll send us to halftime with our score. Ignite 16, Mad Ants 13 here on NorCal Sports TV. Second half action getting ready to start. Ignite up 16-13 over the Mad Ants. Mad Ants in orange. Ignite in the white. Ignite going to inbound the ball. Here's his Freely. Gets it over to Lucas, who checked back in at the halftime break. Lucas, three-point shot, right wing, corner, no good. Rebound, Fuller comes away with it. Fuller running things for the Mad Ants. Lucas out there on defense as Fuller picks up his dribble, gets it over to Beck. Beck finds Boykin at the corner. Block now, gets it to go with 2 points. For the Mad Ants, cuts it to a 1-point lead. Chamber has it in the corner. Doesn't even look to shoot. Trying to pass to Lucas and almost has it knocked away by Boykin. Lucas wanting to drive on Boykin, instead gives it up to Freely and sets a screen. McCoy with the handoff. Chambers this time is going to drive, shoot over the top of Clark. No good. Boykin saves it and it goes out of bounds anyway. McCoy going to inbound this time for the Ignite. Lucas working on Boykin, still nothing there, so he gives it up. Willis unable to keep Pollock off the scoreboard that time as he puts it in, gives back a 3-point lead. Fuller picks up his dribble. Now Boykin has to come over and help him out. And we got a blocking foul called on Pollock. Beck turns it over. He can't control the pass on the inbound. So back to the Ignite. Chance to add to their 3-point lead. Lucas drives. Boykin gets in there and knocks the ball away. Good hands by Boykin. And Lucas distraught. They didn't get the call. Instead, just an inbound for Freely.
Let's go, court one.
Fuller intercepts the inbound pass. Boykin has to give it up as Clark has it now at the top of the key. He drives, loses control, regains possession. He's going to get called for the double dribble. Pollock again showing inside dominance as he scores 2 more for the Ignite. Clark back to Boykin. Boykin on the drive. Goes cross court to Willis. Beck thought about the 3. Instead gives it back to Willis. He'll let fire. He's wide left. Freely comes away with the rebound for the Ignite. 1-on-3. Doesn't care. Lays it up and leaves it way short as Boykin comes away with it for the Mad Ants. Boykin, step back, jumper, no good, short again. Again, the legs on Wednesday. Shots don't fall as easily as they did early in the week. Lucas on the drive, lays it up and in, and he's got it. And that'll take us to a timeout with our score 20-15. Ignite over the Mad Ants on NorCal Sports TV. Before the break, had that nice shot by Lucas. Hadn't got caught up on the scoreboard yet, so my apologies. Boykin taking his sweet time here, bringing it up the court. Sochi down low, good job. Worked out for the Mad Ants as Boykin just slow plays it and then found Sorchi down low for the easy basket. Chambers working on Taylor. Now Morris Clark thought about launching again from the outside instead. Gives it up, sets a screen, and Freely takes advantage of it and knocks down the 3-point shot. Schaefer going to take his turn guarding Boykin now. Back down low. Morris Clark got a piece of that and knocked it away. Schaefer ahead of everybody. Tries to lay it up. No good. Boykin tries to get the rebound instead. Schaefer fights for it. Lucas, 6-footer, no good. Gets the rebound. Drives, kicks it back out. Schaefer thought about it and then realized he was in trouble. Ends up with the travel. Boykin Spin shot, no good back iron. Schaefer clears it. Schaefer, 1-on-4. Dribbles it off his foot, gets it over freely anyway, and Lucas resets at the top of the key. Lucas called for the travel, getting up in the air and then not being able to do anything with it 2 times in a row. Or they ignite and they turn it over. Fuller working on Lucas. Not able to get anything going. Gets it over to Sorchi instead. Sorchi pulls up, launches, left side, no good. Beck stays with the rebound. Back out to Sorchi. He's going to launch again. Nope, he steps back and resets the offense. Fuller, double teamed. Has the ball poked away by Lucas and goes and retrieves it. Fuller trying to direct traffic. Mad Ants, a lot of movement. Nobody really going anywhere, though. Boykin gets around, drives baseline, doesn't get to go. Chambers and Boykin fight for it. Boykin comes away with it. Good footwork down low and gets it to rattle in. Good activity by Boykin there, the Atwater native. 25-19. Chambers back over to Freely. Lucas almost had it pocket picked by Boykin. Instead, ends up kicking it back out to Morris Clark at the free throw line. Now he drives. He dribbles it off his knee, and it's going to be orange. Oh, check that white basketball. Freely calls out play number 2. 8:30 left to go and counting. Schaefer working on Sorchi at the top of the key, backs things out and reset. Lucas Boykin, one-on-one matchup here. Said Morris Clark drives on, or cuts on Beck and gets the shot. Nice job by Morris Clark. Good find by Lucas.
1 minute left.
Beck, step back, shot, no good. Morris Clark gets the rebound. Gets it over to Schaefer, but throws it right at his feet. Instead, Schaefer can be able to control and gets it over to Freely. Freely thought about the transition 3 now, sets back and reset things. Cross court to Morris Clark. Morris Clark looking down little Lucas, has the ball tipped away by Boykin, and it's going to stay, actually it's going to go to the orange team and the Mad Ants.
30 seconds left.
Boykin. Sowichi. Fuller, 3-point shot, short. Rebound comes off to Lucas. Lucas looking to run as he gets to Freely. Freely's slowing things down, now gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer drives 1-on-2 and he's hammered by Fuller. Going to the free throw line is Schaefer.
Timeout.
And that'll tend us to a timeout.
2,
Timeout.
1.
We'll be back with more after this on NorCal Sports TV.
be here for the three-point contest?
Here we go. Schaefer getting ready to.
Am I gonna be mid-kick or hero?
I don't know.
I think I'm hero, but if I'm not, okay. Well, then we have one that rolls too. Oh no, that's never me. That's always whatever.
Schaefer hits it.
Yeah, because it's he has Xavier on there as Cam, but I know that Hero's the only other Cam besides my rolling one.
I've never done the rolling.
Xavier hits it again.
I'm probably just hero.
29-19, 10-point game.
No, he'll probably have.
He has it on the schedule.
Yeah.
I'm probably hero. That's
We're gonna for Toto on the sticks.
I'll take the easy one though.
Boykin.
Xavier on cam.
Yeah, I don't think it says your name on there for it. Yeah. So it'll probably be X learning the rolling Cam.
X on cam.
It isn't on there, but you could.
Lucas.
I doubt it. I doubt he'll make you do that.
3-point shot. No good. Rebound. Lucas controls it. 6:10 left to go.
Don't even try adding people, Levi.
I know she crossed her own name off his entire time. I don't think so.
Boy, she been running up and down that court. I've been peeping rims.
Fuller clears the rebound. And again, not a lot of scoring here in the second half. His legs a little tired. Shots not falling. Schaefer up ahead of everybody. And is called for the travel. Clark, his shot up. Short, rebound comes out to McCoy. McCoy clears it, gets it over to Freely. Freely, Lucas. Lucas drives, spins into the paint, pulls it up, back to McCoy. Resets the offense. Freely from the right wing. Got it. Count it. Big shot there as it makes it a 13-point game. Boykin bring things up. Madhouse got to get busy if they're going to do something here. 4:30 left to go. Fuller over to Beck. Beck looking for somebody. Clark, no movement at all by the Mad Ants. It's a one-on-one basketball with everybody else just standing around and watching. Right now, yeah, exactly. Avery, producer, saying that everybody's tired. Ball tipped away, volleyballed around, and it's going to go to the Mad Ants down low. Inbound to Fuller at the top. 3:40 left to go. Clark drives baseline, a floater, no good. Rebound comes off to Lucas. Ignite in full control here. Schaefer, three-point shot. Bingo. 35-19. Ignite running away with this versus the Mad Ants. Coach Ross sitting over here in the corner. He says he's going to Disneyland. If you were here with us earlier this week, you know Coach Garski, leader of the Mad Ants, said if he wins a championship again like he did last camp, he's going to Disneyland. Coach Ross said in the game against him, hey, I'm going to take your championship and take your ticket to Disneyland. Boykin able to get nice footwork again. That's one thing that's been a constant for the Mad Ants is Boykin doing work down low with the footwork. Just not enough shots falling for the Mad Ants here as we go under 2.5 to play. Schaefer tries the three-pointer. No good this time. Ball tipped away. Fuller comes away with it as we got 2:15 left to go. Fuller, pull-up shot in transition. Good. Need more of those. 35-24. Back to an 11-point game.
Time.
And that'll take us to our final timeout of the second half with 2 minutes left. It's an 11-point game on NorCal Sports TV. Coach Roth with the sit. I love Mickey on the dry erase board. Gotta love it. Little taunting for Coach Garski as his Mad Ants trail by 11. Gotta love the NorCal Sports TV summer basketball camp. Coaches going after each other. Little friendly rivalry going. Both coaches were here during the first session of camp back in June.
24-35.
Ignite, taking their time, not in any hurry.
All right. I think I'm going to just be training X on the road.
You're producing. Fuller with the steal and layup. Lucas working on Clark as we go under 40 seconds. Lucas, offensive foul, not called. Timeout called on the court. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV. Lucas brings the ball in. 15 seconds left. Lucas and Clark.
9, 8.
Clark called for the foul. Timeout called again with 8 seconds left. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV. Seconds left to ignite, all but have this thing sealed away. Inbound to Lucas. Lucas over to Schaefer, who's playing keep away, and that'll do it. Is the ignite. Hang on. Actually, pull away. 35-26 our score here on NorCal Sports TV.